Hello and welcome to another exciting video. Don't forget to smash that subscribe, notify, and like button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks. Today we are looking at the Type 83S. It's a Norinco Chinese bullpup AK. I have another video of the time lapse of me creating it and sculpting it, but the link is going to be below this video so you guys can check that out. But right now I'm going to show you the steps and certain cool things I did to create this model. I'm going to correct myself, it's a Type 86S to be specific. There's different type rifles, but this is the Type 86 version. I'm going to show you something that's completely underrated, and it really comes in handy when you're doing a low poly model. I'm going to show you the grip. For example, I'm going to separate it. I made a mistake. Let me try to separate it again if I could get to it. So I'm going to separate it by right clicking and separate selection. And here's the example. I'm going to clear custom normals and adjust it to the no smoothness for an example. And then you add custom split normal data, and when you join it together, it's not going to have that issue of just automatically smoothing it or doing weird stuff like that. And now I'm going to show you the smooth version. When I join them together, it's not going to have any issues. Now I'm going to show you a good example of when you don't add custom split normal data. I'm going to separate the receiver by selecting all the polygons and you get to it. Selection, separate selection. And now when I just make it smooth, I'm going to clear the data and just make it smooth. So now when I try to put them together, let me see what I can do. I messed up. Okay, here we go. See, it looks really messed up because I didn't add custom split normals before merging them together. Now I'm going to teach you the efficient way of UV mapping, smart UV mapping that is. So when you import it on Substance, you'll have a perfect layout and there's not going to be any overlapping or any issues. Here's the correct way of doing it. So I have everything selected. I go up to unwrap faces, smart UV mapping, and I would honestly put it to 60, around 50 to 60, because if you go too high you're going to have issues of overlapping. So when you try to import on Substance, it's going to have a lot of ambient occasion issues. Now here's a really fun part, texture shading the model. So I did all my Substance textures, like I did them all from scratch with my own materials and everything. So now we could go to the fun part. So you want to go to mix color to create the multiply setting. You could put it to overlay or anything you want, but you want to link the base map and the ambient occasion up to the multiply. So you could adjust it by going to factor. So you could adjust it and it gets shadowy and less shadowy. That's the ambient occasion. So you want to put that on the bottom. Now we could do the other textures. So what you want to do is leave the base color SRB RGB and make the rest of them non-color. This is really important because it balances everything out. You want to do that with metallic, roughness, and believe it or not, you want to do that with the normal map and you want to link it together with the normal map by going to the search bar and typing normal and then clicking on normal map. But since we already have it, we'll just delete this one, and then you link it to normal. Now that I showed you how to do all the materials and add them onto the model, we could go over to how we want to render it. I usually make the resolution to 125% so you could have that 2K resolution from 1080p. It just jumps up to 2K. So if you want to sharpen, you have to go to film and filter size and adjust it to the lowest number to make it sharper. And you could add transparency. That's for Eevee. Now we're going to go to cycles, and I'm going to show you how to sharpen it with that setting. You go to Blackman Harris, and then you switch it to Gaussian, and then you make the settings really low to make it sharper. It's like Photoshop. The Gaussian is either blurry or sharp, depending how you adjust the settings from highest to lowest. Low is sharper, higher is blurry. So I'm going to go back to Eevee and show you something else. It's the ambient occasion setting. The higher you make it, the more shadow it has and screen space reflections. It adds a little more contrast to it. Anything else you do now is completely your preference. If you want to change the contrast by making it higher, by going to the look setting, or changing the sharpness or the saturation and stuff like that. But if you want to adjust the viewpoint, you got to go to strength to make it darker and lighter, and rotation to change the angle of the lighting. I hope you guys learned something new about Blender in this tutorial and have a new understanding on how to make low poly weapon models stand out in your projects. If you want to support me in my art journey, leave a donation where it goes to art tools and the materials to make content for the videos on my channel. It really helps out a lot. Small or big amounts make a difference. The link is located in my list of website links on JMonkey's Front YouTube channel page. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, hit the like button so I can know to make more content like this. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.